Alright. Oh. Management. Well, I don't have pants.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some.
Alright, what is my... Oh, my nourishment.
Aye, true bliss is a full.
Where are you pulling the spoon from, Henry? Dang, I just noticed the whole birds that are hanging. Eating.
There's nothing to eat
No!
here.
Ate it all. Sorry. Told me there was more. That mutt? Or is that her dog? I don't have a lot. Dog. Alright, we'll take everything that this guy had. Okay. Being a pouch will open slots that. Hey, that's cool. Oh, will also increase the shield. Huh. Okay.
I feel like a new man.
Oh, it doesn't. She said something about drinks. She had cheese and stuff. Where did you keep all your stuff at, lady? Out here. The outhouse. Out here.
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
I guess I can't use alchemy right now. Oh, there we go. Dang, that's a nice looking piece of bread. Save your schnauz. Hey, they're all the same. Alright, Bojina.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
That would be unfortunate.
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon.
She's gonna tell me to go
do
brew
whatever I
something.
can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up.
I didn't realize this was a reputation
has a
thing.
blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Right. I'll be back
You
in a
wouldn't
jiffy
happen
with
to
a
have
couple of
seen the
handfuls.
sword that they
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon.
need a way
I don't
to
feel
defend.
right being here with that corpse in my yard.
I can move it.
Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
Get it
I
out of here.
understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury... When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a... And when you're done with that...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again.
All right.
Alright. The dung. His name just simply. Alright, H. And I gotta walk.
Ah, shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
A little much. After quite a bit of arduous work. Thought I was supposed to wash up. I need to start digging. I buried him. Wait, so what are my stats down to now? You know what? God have mercy.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
Come.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Need to look at it. That way. Flowers. Use some of that.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Yeah, let's pick a bunch of these. Need to get some chamomile too. The yellow flowers. Dandelions. Well, we'll take dandelions. Last of the season. Ah,
That's it.
white
Chamomile.
flower, yellow.
Right, I've got all
Yellow
the herbs
flower.
I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
We're just future proofing our. All right. Hill. Wait, is this saying I'm stinky? Hold on. Yeah, it does. It says I'm stinky. I gotta go wash myself in the trough. I like that thing. It's like,
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Night of his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled, and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What? Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
oh,
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
oh.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah.
how about that? I didn't expect you
No.
to fall for it so easily. I was kidding you before, but I reckon you figured that out, eh? We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
I knew it.
This'll be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy. Ah. Ah. Hey. Ah. You're dead.
Where you going? Ah, he's too fast. All right, he got away. Wash ourselves. Oh. Ooh. A comb? Need that for? Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Easy.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
I can't believe I
Look
gave away
here.
our position.
I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Dang it.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to
I gotta
manage
go
it
bury the
before
new
evening.
body. You
I'd
gotta be kidding
eternally
me.
grateful to
I
you,
was hoping that it
but
wouldn't count
be
it.
careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and but what he needs most now.
Here.
Excellent. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet, but you can. My
Where
eyes
is your
are so
daughter
bad,
Pavlena? What do you
it'd take
mean
me
she's been
all
gone
day.
all night?
But at least
You ain't worried about it?
All right. Well, I've been at the alchemy.
that's grand. Not to what I have a book here with the recipe.
I can read.
My,
I'll take the book just...
of course.
All right, I'm just skipping through that because I don't want to spend forever talking. All right, let me... That lady's going, she's talking to her. Wait. I thought that would have killed it. I don't know if that was her boar or not. It has to be hers, I guess, because it's within 8. I just tried to murder her. Mushroom. It is unfortunate. Got so many
Ah, fuck.
bodies.
Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
By the time we're done here, I'll be burying more bodies after a bit of arduous work. All right. Don't worry, lady, I'm bringing dinner. Her pig. I bet you. All right, we're gonna take. What? Up for hares and wolves? Hold on, I gotta wash myself. This poor lady's trough is about to be dead and
Getting to, youngster. Is an old woman to do everything?
excuse me. Alright, let's see how alchemy is in this game.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
She's gonna come up behind
and
me
remember what
and
you
wrap
have
her
to
hands
do.
around my
Then get
hands and
back to
start
the bench
directing me.
And we'll
Yeah.
start.
Alright, so I'll need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Alright, 2 chamomile, boil for 1 sage. Add it. Alright, it doesn't say anything about... Okay.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Listen, I'm not telling you how to do your job. I appreciate you know. So wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Actually, it looks different.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wide, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
E to
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
They're not boiling?
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
All right.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right.
This is handy.
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
I like that you can move the fire or move the pot off the fire now
Have
because
you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
She's gonna like, this is not it. I'll be taking that with. Thank you.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it,
Listen, lady,
it's a
I want you to know we really are
decoction
bandits.
the way it should be.
Happy to help.
Oh, we used
This
up
should
all your
help
medical
Hans get
supplies.
better.
Stole all your
I'll take
food.
care of it
I
now.
stole your
All right.
herbs. And now I'm
Is there
taking your
anything
buck
else I can
with.
do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could.
You went to bed with a full
What you
kitchen?
need now is a bit of rest.
Pantry
Go and get a good sleep. That
and
works
medical supplies.
wonders.
And now, got none of that. You're fatigued by sleeping in a bed. Sleep. Sleep. This is bloody. Do I really want to sleep in a bloody bed? Sleeping.
With a bit
Sleep.
of luck, that decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after.
All right, 9 hours. Sleep for now. Oh no, more PTSD. Why does he
A
keep
sword
seeing
such
this?
as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Is this a daughter?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Evelina. Don't do it, Henry.
Bad dreams.
I am a loyal man.
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Goodness,
Have no
Henry.
fear. He's alive.
Your eyes got
all
so
right.
big.
Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a
Istvan
villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I just told you. Toth.
Yeah.
You know his name, so he's no stranger to you. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap, one way or another. You should watch out for yourself.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
And food.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Alright, well, let's look at food. This is... breakfast on... Oh, is this outside? What is... I got Dutch courage. Alright, let's look at speech. That are in near perfect condition, you'll gain 10... Hey, that's good. Actually think... The... Oh, that seems like a brainer. Game reputation. I want to do the opportunity. Oh, I have a lot of perks to go through. Oh boy. All right. Raw food and herbs will spoil 50. Oh no, herbs are... Guess I'll keep that. Life on the grind. Wow. Wow. Guess we'll start with the sword one and go from there. We're meant to get a hangover. Like... Okay. Seems useful. Means like if I save before I go to jump off a cliff or something, should survive. Melee attacks cost 15%. The buff from... Alright, you make 50% less noise in moving, which is... Oh. I don't really think it's too much. I think I'll take that one. I think I'll take that one just because I feel like I'm gonna sell stuff more. If you successfully strength, I like that. Oh, that's tough. I think I'll go with that. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Wow, it's so pretty. Wow. Wait, there's food on the table, right?
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Oh, bacon. Thank you, guys.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
Of
And
course.
for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry...
He's not even
don't make
looking
her
at
beg.
him.
Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
All right.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans
What?
and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you.
How did the old
You
lady
chose your
get you
motto
inside
well.
and on the bed?
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Why
Quite
are
a
you
lot
so
of
nosy?
things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see
Zheleov.
the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Thank you.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight.
Very good.
You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe
She's
and
a-
spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I
Need a
have something for
spade.
you, Henry. Ma
Yeah.
had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it.
She's a little
I want to
flirtatious.
thank you for that. Take this potion.
Oh.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
Why would you
No
not
doubt.
tell her that you've already...
But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality.
He's just
God
like,
bless
yeah.
you.
And you too, sirs.
Sometimes
As
it's
Henry
easier
says,
just to nod.
May God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Alright.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Me both.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us. and we
He
can't
looks a
just
little bit
abandon him.
older.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond...
Man, this game looks so
was
good.
Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll
I was
surely
like,
get him one day.
okay,
I
Henry.
promise you.
Okay,
And
I'm
your
sure you
sword,
did.
too. But I don't think either of them. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on. Let's get going. You're...
Thank you. Only been with her 2 days, and half the time I spent sleeping. Actually, I'd say 80% of the time. Can't have gotten that fetched. I never understood the point of hanging the bag on the stick. Because wouldn't it just be heavier to have a stick too? I guess we went through our supplies. Man, sounds like the orc fell apart right there.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa!
He's here.
Fucking shit!
Yeah.
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double! The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
To find Ben. Enough to.
What the fuck was that?
Skull outside.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
Yeah?
What do you take me for, wench? For someone who stinks like a badger.
And she just fried him.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Yeah. That's what happens. We don't exactly look like nobles.
With all that at the gate, you try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out.
I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
Hey, where's that
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
Steal
And
it
how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Yeah.
Here we are.
She's gonna spit in our food.
Gentlemen.
Thank you.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh. Cheers.
What is it?
What's that woman from the pond?
Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? Christen, what are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Why me? Guess I did yell.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Aye.
I thought we divided up
talk about your captain.
That toe rag only gave me the innards.
That is wounded.
Alright, I'm as clean as I'm gonna
Captain
get.
Thomas might never get back on his feet.
Name names.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No. No.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you have.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
What is this?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else.
But you have to help me.
Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself.
Hmm.
Thanks
Betty.
for the wine. Bye.
Put me down.
I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Spitfire.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
I didn't even eat yet. I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My
Sacks.
old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as the second door in there leads to the pantry, you have to lay each sack on the planks. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. 2 men can finish the work in it.
All right. Well, for sure, it's less daunting.
It's terrible about them. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, is that clear?
All right.
Her accent is so weird.
I can see you ain't struck. Where are you actually from?
Skalitz.
I ain't been further than the back, but I know this.
You know I'm not one for wine.
I heard some talk about some...
Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's got when rich folks get married, that's a feast. That's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat.
Who is this? Samin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. There used to be a rich family.
Where's the wedding?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan.
Could I get...
I don't know about that, lad.
Will Lord...
How should I know what his lordship... What's that?
Oh, no.
If you want to find out, young Svatja there, he's the bride's brother. He can be...
I'll go and discuss...
And careful with... Here it comes.
Taking their time again.
Hey, where's... What's she talking about?
Of course. What do you mean?
Alright. This who she was talking about? Nope. This who she...
God bless.
What are you standing...
I'm waiting. The cart won't un... Ah, it's all the same to me.
Safe? What?
Going down nicely, is it?
What's the hold?
Greetings.
Likewise. I haven't seen.
We're messengers from Russia.
Hear that, Crazel?
He's lying.
Hey.
I'm not lying.
Well, whether you're lying or not, what do they call you?
Henry of Skalitz.
So, Henry,
Since you've
I'm looking for work.
and what can
I can do a lot of things.
bugger me? And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods. Let's shake.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill?
Oi,
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I...
bugger me. That's a. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask.
I heard there's going to be...
That's right.
Everyone.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way.
Because you.
Of course I was invited. But what do I... We're all just playthings in God's hands.
I like that
One
guy.
day, our earthly bonds
He's like,
will
I
vanish
got
in
invited
time.
to this fancy thing,
Like
but I do
smoke.
not care.
Trying to sound clever again.
All I'm saying is that these...
Sod that. Even Lord von Burgo himself is going to be at the wedding.
So...
The best thing would be to find a.
Aye. As the hours pass and the guests...
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horse shit. Look, if I'm satisfied with you in the smithy, I could...
Hey.
If you came to help me at the mill...
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to...
Well...
Wait. Out with the truth.
We really are. We set up camp down by the pond. It was only through luck. We lost everything. Even though...
Can't say I'm surprised, but it's true. There's bandits marauding in these parts.
Bolder and
They get-
bolder.
Aye. These are evil times.
Farewell.
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 You know, so she's safe.
Butcher.
Greetings.
Hi, that's me.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. So...
I'll probably forget after a few What do
Just
you
call me
want?
Henry.
You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
Wangle.
No. I'll just have a couple of
Why did
questions.
he say it like that?
Ask
Why didn't he
away.
say
I
wrangle?
have plenty of time.
Yeah, wangle.
I heard there's going to be a...
Aye, that's true. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come.
Gutenberg.
Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important.
Look, I need to... Do you think...
Invite you?
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of... I'm not saying you're...
You must know...
Aye, he's...
Odd.
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere.
I already know how to get to the wedding.
Oh, aye. The smith does business with old Tamine. And nothing happens around these parts without Miller Crazel. But watch out. If I see you're up to no good there.
Thanks.
Wait a moment. It occurred to me we could roll a few. That's... You know what? If you...
You'd invite
me? You'd have to beat me. You really... Be with you.
I love dice. Not so,
May the best player win.
I hope I really hope I sweep the floor with this mug. Oh.
Why her long face? Oh, I've just got this nut.
Oh, please don't bust. Please don't bust. Oh, dang it. Bust.
I heard they're gonna cut down the old oak tree at the crossroads.
Oh, no. I bought it with you both.
Lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade far and wide.
Well, that's just it. Some
These
noble
ones
was resting under it.
Did he just win on one go?
Pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Aye.
Finished.
But the weather
Your
had been
turn.
stormy for a few days. So one of the branches snapped
What?
and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back.
And that pissed him off and he wants his revenge.
He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ, there'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
And I'm bust.
Worry. When's the last time you saw the
Yeah, I
mayor
figured.
get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after we're gone.
I've resigned myself to lose this game.
Ones here. Oh, come on.
Ah, thank goodness. Alright. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Alright, we're gonna I'm just gonna have to score and pass it and hope for the best. Ah, dang, he won.
Finally! That was a pretty poor bollocks. Oh well.
What about a rematch, right?
No chance. The offer.
I figured that was too easy. It's okay, I want to work at the smithy. Alright, hey, we gotta go move some sacks, buddy.
So I noticed. And it didn't look like she was too...
The main thing is...
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a fit.
I did get...
What?
Von Berg...
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can...
Calm down. Let me finish. There's all... Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be...
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry.
Right, that's what I said. It's fantastic.
All we have to do is get on the guest list.
Right.
And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Of course.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work.
Well,
I'm sure there are...
There's something else we have
He's
to
like,
sort out
I'm
first.
not getting a job.
I spoke to the
I noticed...
We can work off our debt. If we both do.
Lug sacks?
I'm
Listen.
serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble.
I'm a noble.
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not... The people will remember my face. And when everything's as if the disgrace that they...
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work.
So, which do I...
Good question. But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're a bit of everything. But if you get your pure blood, in short, be so kind.
Are you really not going to help me?
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about... I simply...
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place.
Let them wait. It's not long since I had to drag one sack. And if I hadn't, that's... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself. Right.
Well...
What a...
that too, of course. Maybe 2 estates, but above all, as soon as we have at least some... Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
How generous of you.
I know, my dear...
Mind where you're going. What do you mean?
Oof. That is a...
All right, that is the end of episode 2. So, next one, we're going to find out if I load all the sacks on the trailer, if Hans will actually help me, will I actually beat the man who stole my dad's sword? Stay tuned. Find out. Maybe in episode 3.